Tinubu denies ownership of Oriental Hotel and others. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, has denied ownership of the Oriental Hotel and other assets in Lagos. Speaking in a documentary post to Twitter by a Twitter user, an aide to the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Tinubu said, contrary to the allegation that he owned the hotel and other assets, he created an economic pathway for Lagos. Tinubu said, Oriental Hotel was a refuse dump, miles of refuse along that corridor. It took several months of excavation and great investment for those investors to take the risk. Majority of these assets they claim are mine are not mine. I created an economic path, a recovery path for Lagos. So who is now the owner of the hotel? Please, though, they should come out and the owner of the hotel should come out and tell us who is the owner of the hotel. Not like that is even what I am after. Sincerely, I am more about let these people come out and tell us as a people, as a electorate, what they are going to do, what they are going to do for us, how they are going to be doing it, the insecurity, how they are going to be solving the problem of insecurity. You understand? The problem of the economy decaying on a daily basis. How do they tend to solve it? How do they tend to solve the power sector? Look at the educational sector as well. Look at the health sector. Our doctors and nurses are almost traveling abroad and they're even threatening to strike. So all these things, come out and tell us what exactly or how exactly you're going to be solving this problem. As in saying no being gets Oriental. Make una leave and first we get Oriental, make him come outside. I be the one make government confiscate Oriental. So if they don't want, make them come talk. But left to me, that is not even the bone of contention at all. Alright. To be born again, okay. Oga Tinubu, please support P2B. This country is shaking so much now, and an old man like you cannot handle it. Please, for the sake of Nigerian youth, are you really serious? For this country, it can't happen now. This is a fact. I was involved in the sales of a waterfront land directly facing the new traffic light junction before Lekki toll gate back in the water. The second plot to Oriental Hotel some few years back during the Obasanjo regime. Oriental Hotel was one of the corporate bodies I introduced the property to and followed up. That was how I met the chairman of the group, Alhaji Ali, that owned Oriental Hotel and Wemco along Wemco Road, Ogba. I got closer to the man who told me the history of the land. He even showed me the CEO of ONS name to the property of the land and the property on it. Even it was one of Alhaji Ali's son that was the general manager of the rental then. I do not know if the man is still there or not, but Wemco Group owned the Oriental Hotel PLC and not Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is the truth. I still insist, okay, this story might be true or might not be true, but I still insist that, okay, if they really want to really pursue this case, make person will get to rental pillar, come outside now, come show, come bring proof, say, 9 gets or rental. Alright, in the 70s in Nigeria, some people used other person visas to travel to the United States. It was commonplace. All they had to do is to go to Oluwole. They replaced the real photo on the validly issued visa with yours. One Bola Tinubu was given a visa in 1975. Nigerian journalists will be shocked to know whose photo was in the original application. The Tinubu family has a family registry. I appeal to investigative journalists within and without Nigeria to source and peruse that registry to identify the real age, gender, and parentage of Bola Tinubu. Abibat Mogaji, the supposed mother of Bola Tinubu, was a woman of renown. She was a society woman. She lived in Lagos. At that time, the colonial authorities mandated every birth in Lagos to be registered. Even some unknown thugs burned down the Lagos City Hall. Those records still exist in London, in archives of the colonial office. Journalists can find out if indeed Alhaji Abibat Mogaji actually had a child on March 29, 1952. We should not let a person of unknown pedigree and parentage wheeler deal his way to Aso Rock in 2023. Nigeria cannot have a president who is a semi-ghost. Before 1975, Bola Tinubu did not exist in the form of a young man who was naturally born to parents of Lagosian origin. Is Tinubu Oduduwa that dropped from the sky? If you ask me, who I go ask? We need to know his real name and age. All I'm saying is unmask this pretender. Okay? No wahala. If you can deny your paternity and name, what is ordinary hotel and properties carefully owned for front? Nigerians don't show love. They are really, 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 the people who are really into, let him come outside and prove himself. My own is okay. If you not be the owner, oh yeah, first maybe the correct owner, make he come outside bring proof of ownership. Abi? If you like, let half of Nigeria belongs to you. My own is all these things. My own opinion or my own 2 cents here is, let this man come out first of all and tell us what he stands to give Nigeria. What is he bringing to the table? How is he going to be solving Nigeria's problem? That is my own. All this one they talk about secondary. Then I've said it before, INEC should have a criteria, as in they should set criteria for everybody who is coming to contest for the election. Whether you're contesting for a presidential, a governorship, a local government chairman, councillorship, whatever elective position you are campaigning for, you should have a criteria that, they also have like a criteria or like a fact-checking body. A body who is going to be like a fact-checking, a group that is incorruptible, that is going to go and fact-check those things if it is actually true. Sincerely, I've said it before, so that somebody coming out later and they're dragging the person, it's not you, it's not true what you said, the properties are your own, or they are not your, all these things will be fact-checked, and when they fact-check, it is even supposed to be done before those people come in and tell us, or before even they do their primaries. If you ask me, they are supposed to be doing it before. It shouldn't come now. What should be our basis now is waiting this person they bring to the table. What is this person, or what was this person like when during his last position, or last place of work, or last public office? What did he do? Did he make that particular office better? How do we score him? How do we score him? That is what I feel we should be looking at, not even this now. We are looking at these particular things at the wrong time. It is wrong timing, if you ask me. Wrong timing. It is not really, sincerely, it's not really, how do I even put it? We don't need it. We don't need it right now. It should have been done earlier, before now. Alright, come out and answer questions about your wealth. Come out and tell Nigeria about how you make your money. Come out and talk about your age. Talk about your educational certificates. Nigeria wants to know these 40 things about Tinubu. Well, you want to know, like I've said before, all these things should have been come and fact-checked before now. And what I want to know is how he's going to be making Nigeria better. And his manifesto. That's what I want to know. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.